Hello! Lots of updates this time. First things first, this is one of these little cinnamon pancakes, English muffin things that I mentioned, called Hoddock, and just picked this up from the little lady whose shop is a couple of minutes down the road. And I think it shows exceptional willpower that I have only eaten half of this. So, just to show you an idea, you've got to remember, a little bit bigger, but you know, I only have, I've only eaten half of it, so my willpower is half good. But 501, which is 30p, I mean, so tasty, and this will fill the hole until I have dinner, whenever. Seems like it's almost been a while since I've done one of these. So I got a few updates. As you can see, I'm a Tom Selleck wannabe. I am doing Movember. Obviously I've been doing it, but I had to wait until I spoke to my director at school yesterday to confirm that I could do it, because Koreans are a bit funny about facial hair. And it's all a go. So I posted on Facebook a link to my Movember page. I'm going to, I'll post a link in this video as well. And, if you guys can, I mean, I'm not expecting everyone to necessarily give money. I know that, people's money is tight and everything like that. But, I mean, I imagine things like hits and comments will just raise awareness. Or if you mention it to somebody else, I've got this friend in Korea who's growing his mustache and whatever. And I've heard of people who've, set, if I get this much donated, I'll do this or whatever with their facial hair. And, if anyone has any ideas or anything like that, I'm more than up for it. I mean, this is 6 days. I mean, I know this isn't it's not hideously impressive at the moment, but that's 6 days out of the 30-day month. So, should get considerably bigger. Tonight, I'm going to hang out with a friend and introduce them to Firefly, which they've never seen of? What the hell? Seen before, or heard of. Seen of now means never heard of or seen before. But they watch Castle, so Nathan Fillion is already in. Been teaching properly this week, and it's been an interesting split. Yesterday, finished kind of down on the whole thing. Don't know if... Yeah, that sort of is being picked up. This was written in one of the textbooks, and obviously I could read the Tom bit. So I took the textbook and asked the Korean teacher what it meant. And she said that it means talkative. And I said, oh, right. In English, talkative isn't a bad word. And she was like, no, it's not a bad word. And then very quickly went, but it's not good either. So I might not be making the best impression with some of the classes, but then today had a great last class. I mean, probably not great from a teaching point of view, but from a relationship point of view, it was brilliant. We ended up discussing the differences between American English and English English, and this guy called Robert Halley, who's a lawyer in advertising or something, who's either in Korea, and the word "how's that," or the term "how's that," from cricket, which they were in love with, and I had to try and explain it to them, and then loads of other stuff came in, and it was just a really nice, organic, oh, English sort of lesson. And I kind of feel like it's probably going to be because obviously in primary you have the same class every day, so, the people the kids that have LSS, little shit syndrome, are always going to have it, and the kids that are great are always going to be great, and they'll always be there one way, for better or for worse. Whereas at the moment, with having lots of different classes, I'm experiencing a bit more like a secondary school thing, where you think, oh god, I've got that group, or oh yes, that group, that'll be a good end to the day. So I think that's just going to be the case, and you're just going to have to roll with it for a while. There was something else that I'm forgetting. Oh, I recorded the woman. making these, so I will post that up as soon as I get a chance. Yeah, so started teaching. Berg's gone now, so which is how I got the phone, which was really weird because you know, obviously everyone's saying like, oh, it's such a shame you're going, things aren't going to be the same, and you know, it's not like I took his job or anything. It's not because I'm here he couldn't stay on, but you do feel that sort of, ugh, sorry, I'm not Ferg. But the leaving thing that people seem to have set up is really nice. Like they just get this massive South Korean flag, and then everyone writes like a message on the flag, and you get to take that with you. And I mean, if at the end of the year I've got a big flag with some nice messages and some good memories and some cracking experiences, then this will be a brilliant year. Yeah, that's it. I'm hopefully going to go into the cinema on Wednesday, so I'm thinking on the journey there of recording like the busy like main street, well, not main street, but one of the bigger streets rather than the ones I walk to work at night to get an idea of everything. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be considered far too weird with the people that I'm around to record it. So all the best. And I think there were, oh, that was it. There were a couple of questions, but I can't remember them right now. But I'll answer them when I've got less stuff to say. But remember, Movember, do check out the page and just at least comment or something like that. Because, I look like an idiot. So at least if I feel like I look like an idiot for a good cause and something's actually happening, then it'll, I'll actually feel like this is more than just irritating my director and creeping out my kids. So, bye.